Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new year.
Yes.
Right from the bat, we are touring, doing stand-up shows this year. Lewis and I are both doing the Melbourne Comedy Festival this year in April. Starts March 30, I think.
That's right. We're doing the same venue. You can see us both on the same night. We're doing back-to-back shows. One of us will be opening for the other, so you can see us both at one night. Really good experience. Losebeers.com for my tickets. LukeKidgel.com for his tickets.
Yep, and I've also just announced today a brand new stand-up tour called Cheers to That. I'm touring Australia in 2022. Blake Pavey is going to be opening.
Yes.
I've got the bronze medalist. I couldn't get the runner-up.
No, couldn't afford him.
Couldn't afford him, but I got Blakey coming with me. I'm starting off in Wagga. There's a lot of dates.
Yeah, there's heaps of dates.
So if you're international, maybe skip.
Yeah.
But if you're Australian, hey, you need to listen.
No, you actually should listen because it's highly likely that your town is in here.
Yeah. I'm doing Wagga, Orange, Dubbo, Port Macquarie, Tamworth, Mildura, Melbourne Comedy Festival, Geelong, Warrnambool, Shepparton, Ballarat, Bendigo, Traralgon, Albury, Canberra, Wollongong, Newcastle, Sydney, Adelaide, Darwin, Brisbane, Gold Coast. It's like that song, I've been everywhere, man.
Quick.
Yeah. Sorry, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Bundaberg, Mackay, Townsville, Rockhampton, Loganholme, don't ask me why, Ipswich, Lismore, Launceston, Hobart, Perth, Mandurah, Bunbury, and Fremantle.
Yep, and I'm doing Melbourne. So get your tickets, LukeKidgel.com, losebeers.com. It's going to be great. Biggest tour Luke has done and smallest tour I've done. So that's going to be fucking sick.
Yeah, Lewis's show is called Straight Outta Frankston.
Yes.
That's the my favourite name yet of the show.
Yeah, me too. Good. Straight Outta Frankston, brah. And my tickets will be on sale 5 p.m. today.
Yep.
So grab them. All right, enjoy.
And also, lukeandlewis.shop for all your survey merch. The summer survey collection is still available. Luke and Lewis Funny, a bit of fun and waste of time t-shirts.
All right, enjoy the start of the year.
Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper.
Guys, welcome back to Luke and Lewis. The show has returned.
Yes.
We are back in action. Big Mac Whopper.
Luke and Lewis is a cult now.
That's right.
We're going to sing in circles. The loogies will be held in a paddock, most likely.
Right. Yep, correct. Now, guys, huge, amazing, special fact about this episode. Now, this is episode 1 of the year, correct? First episode of the year, but this is take 2 because we recorded an entire episode and Luke's mic wasn't plugged in.
Yes!
2022 is off to a great start.
Now, I just want to... That made it really seem like it was my fault then. Who was recording the episode? Who did the sound check?
Me. But who was in charge of plugging in the microphones?
Keelan.
Yeah. And who didn't check their own mic plugged in?
Me.
So, guys, we're all at fault. Well done,
We
everyone.
all make mistakes and we do
literally all make mistakes.
Yes. and that's actually the problem of the show, is all the mistakes.
Luke and Lewis, we all make mistakes 100% of the time.
Yes.
But we're back, and what's great, right, about doing an episode 1 twice, right, this is take 2.
Twice the fun?
That means that the episode
The
that
more
we
the
recorded...
merrier.
Yeah, the more the merrier. That means that the episode that we recorded previously is technically a prequel to today's episode.
Yes.
And just like Star Wars, the prequels come out after.
We will be releasing it because here's the thing, it was a good episode.
It was a banger
We were
episode.
so disappointed.
Yep.
And we debated uploading the episode of just the camera audio, as you guys will hear it tomorrow or whenever it's out.
We'll put it out, and look, content, great. Audio, horrific.
It's hard to listen to.
Whereas this one could be the opposite. Audio, great, content, horrific. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we've had a little bit of practice, and right now we've been saying everything that was said in the prequel word for word. We've remembered it. In fact, in the previous episode, we predicted messing up the audio. We said all of that there, and now we're saying it again.
No. But I reckon we need to make a promise.
Yeah.
We're not redoing stories.
Okay.
No,
I
you
promise.
told her I will spoil this.
Yeah.
You told a great story about pissing on your dog.
Yeah.
And look, people should go listen to the prequel episode when it
Yeah.
comes out because again, it was
Not telling it again.
was a very good episode, but I don't want to hear it again because it wouldn't be genuine.
Man, I promise that I'll never tell that story again on this podcast.
Great.
Hey, guess what I did while pissing in the back garden the other day?
What did you do?
Not telling.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good.
See, and that's the first fulfilled promise of the year. So that's what you guys can look forward to.
Yep.
Technical errors and fulfilled promises.
Now, another thing that we're changing in 2022, obviously, Luke and Lewis, you're thinking, guys, it's twice a week. This is a twice weekly podcast.
Yeah. And I know what you might be thinking. I can't keep up with that. And you know what I'm thinking and what you're thinking, Luke? Neither can we. So you know what, guys? Here's the second promise that we'll fulfill. The quality of the show is going to get twice as good. The rate that it's released is going to be halved.
Here's the thing.
What?
We promised quality in the prequel. So the first time we attempted to record this, we promised exclusively quality.
Yeah.
We didn't even have my microphone plugged in.
No, Luke. We promised. When I said that, I was referring exclusively to the content. And was what we said quality?
Yes, it was a good
Was
episode.
how it was recorded quality?
Yes.
Well, I never promised that. So another promise fulfilled.
Yeah.
Guys, great episodes recorded however they're done.
Yep, and we also should address Lewis for audio listeners. He's wearing a Scooby-Doo long sleeve tee, which was gifted by, again, the episode we recorded was a ripper.
It was a banger. It was chock full of surprises, stories, laughs, banter, and promises. And you know what? If you want to find out why I was given this shirt, well, it's my birthday. Pretty obvious. But if you want to see me get given this shirt, that's in the prequel that'll come out after this.
Yeah, you're still looking good though.
Thank you very much, man. I didn't realize that it says Scooby-Doo on it. Looking down like this, I just thought it was the Subway colours.
Yeah, because from afar you look like a minimum wage worker at a sandwich shop.
Thank you.
Yes,
But when I bust this out, I look like a fucking minimum wage crypto millionaire.
yes.
You know, the golden
The
medallion.
gold.
No, no one has this other than me. You can't
People
get these.
keep telling me this.
Yeah, you can't get these.
And again, we spoke about this. We touched on it.
Yeah.
In the prequel episode.
But that'll be in the prequel. You'll find out that, you know what? What's great about prequels, in all things like movies, TV shows, is you get to find out how your beloved characters got here.
yeah. Yeah, if you want the Luke and Lewis 2022 origin story, you got to tune in to the. But we're not haven't
And
released
how
that
Luke
yet.
and Lewis is the start of this year by recording a banger episode, fucking it up, and then doing this instead.
Yeah.
And so, welcome to the year,
What
guys.
do you
that
think?
started.
What do you think this says about the year?
I think
Put it this way. Meg called
Yeah.
and goes,
Meg.
"Oh, how'd the episode go, Meg?" And I go, "Look, we're not off to a flyer." Like I don't think that's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, I spoke to Jazz, and she
Yeah.
said, "How did the episode go?" And I said, "Well, the episode was great."
Yep.
And then she said, "How was it recorded?" And I said, "Well,
There's no way. She,
I was recorded great.
yeah.
Keelan was recorded great.
Yes.
Luke's mic was not plugged in.
Yes.
So look, guys, I'll tell you what it says about this year. It's only up from here.
That's true. Hopefully, we'll record all the episodes. Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's not a promise. That's a hope.
We'll do all the episodes.
That's a dream.
Whether or not they're recorded
Yeah.
is literally at this point 50-50.
We need to make a clear distinction between goals
Yeah.
and promises.
Yeah,
that
true.
is a goal of the show
Because
to record them all.
that's a goal. Because all
Keelan,
promises
keep
are
your fingers
fulfilled.
crossed. All right, you're laughing.
Yeah.
What are you fucking laughing at? I wasn't joking.
Yes,
I know.
That's a good goal.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
He's laughing like, yeah, because it's a podcast. No, well, we've done one episode this year and we
Mate,
fucked that
yeah,
up.
there's-
Aim
Probably-
for the moon, land amongst the stars.
Probably 5 episodes in total
I don't
with.
think you know how space works.
What do you mean?
Stars are way further away.
Isn't it?
than
Is
the
that the
moon.
same, or is it aim for the stars, land on the moon? I feel like you're.
Yeah, it's shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look, okay. Well, that's even better. Aim for the moon, land amongst the stars.
Yeah.
Dude, we'd be like, oh fuck, look at all these stars.
Yeah, that's like going to the moon and then go.
Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon is a studio album by Pop Smoke, and that's all I've got so far.
No, but shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. That's two things. That's like, aim at two things.
You're right.
Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars.
That's the saying that I'm going for. I feel like it's shoot for the moon, land amongst the stars. That's the saying.
I guess. I mean, amongst is that's a very vague statement when the stars are like galaxies away.
Well, it says it's a nice little phrase that even if you don't attain your original goal, you can still have success.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the motto of this year's show. Well, either the motto is aim for the moon, land amongst the stars, or aim for the stars, land amongst the moon. Either way, we're in space, baby.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure last episode you were saying the motto is, what was it? We're 50% less. Oh, because we haven't said.
Twice as good, half as often.
Yeah, so we haven't said that yet. Luke and Lewis this year, this is what I was getting to.
We have said that. It's in the prequels.
Yeah. But people haven't heard that.
Yeah, but in the originals,
Yeah.
right, before we start expanding the cinematic universe of this year.
In the pod racing episode.
Yeah. No, those are the sequels. This is
that's
the
the prequels.
Tatooine, sand, moisture farmer. Isn't it? Look, guys, the point is we're doing half the episodes. We're not doing 2 a week anymore. We're doing 1 a week, but we're going to double our
I want you to
efforts.
say out loud that pod racing was in the Phantom Menace. Say it out loud.
It was in the prequels. That's what I said.
You said it was in the sequels.
Okay, look, I meant the prequels.
The
Guys,
sequels, they were sequels, but they were prequels.
look, I was at that sentence, I was shooting for the moon. And I landed amongst the Star Wars.
Nice.
So, look,
Yeah.
the point that we're trying to make here, guys, is clearly when we do 2 episodes in a row, you get this. If we only did 1 episode, you would have got the previous one recorded correctly.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen when you try and do too much. So, we want... Basically, we're doing... we want to do...
We're doing one episode a week.
Yeah, we're doing 1 episode a week, and it's taken 10 minutes to explain. But the reason we're doing that is because we want to make the show better, more quality. And this is our first step towards that.
Our whole thing this year was like, dude, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Day one, quantity.
But we need to switch gears. We're getting used to it. All right. So at the moment, we're at this. You know what? This week is a perfect example because we thought we were only going to give you 1 episode, but now you get 2. So this week, consider it as your grieving period.
Yeah.
Where you get to enjoy 2 episodes a week and realize why there should only be 1.
Yes.
And
Wow.
the answer, this.
What a transition, really, into the new era of the show. So we're going to be doing every single Tuesday,
Yeah.
except for this week.
Yeah.
Definite exception.
Because it's prequels.
We will
coming
be
out.
releasing the prequel. But after that,
Yeah.
once a week. And then if we have guests on, I think we're going to throw guest episodes this year as bonus eps. So some weeks there might still be 2.
We don't want to replace solo episodes with guests, especially during the festival where, we might do like 5 guest eps in a week,
Yeah.
record them anyway. So we probably don't want to like just disappear by ourselves for like months while we're
So
getting through
we'll
guests.
just tell you guys on the Tuesday app if there's a guest coming up on the Thursday.
I will say this, we can guarantee 52 solo episodes, and if you get something extra,
Nope, you don't know how weeks work.
Maybe like 48.
48,
we can guarantee...
because we have holidays,
We have holidays.
which you actually insist on.
Yeah. Company policy. If we... Look, I'll say this. You get what you get.
Who let him host?
You get what you get, and it's free. So shut the fuck up, all right? It's a free podcast, and we'll do it whenever we feel like it, and we feel like doing it less. But you're going to be thankful because it's going to be better. So shut the fuck up and enjoy it. And if you want more, there's extra episodes on Patreon. So, and I wanted to explain it a little bit nicer than that, but I already did that in the prequels. So this is what you get.
Funny, over summer we were like, man, I wonder how people are going to take the news. Like some, it's
They're
like
going to take it how I fucking want them to, and that's with respect and gratitude.
we never. You know what we should have discussed? How we're going to give the news.
Yeah.
Like, should we screaming at him? That'll help.
Well, we said we weren't going to repeat stories, and I said
No.
it nicely before, but I don't want to do it again.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The loogies happened. They
Yeah.
came and went. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in.
Yeah.
You laughed at it came, didn't you?
Yeah. No,
No, I just laughed at how quickly we moved on from that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we lingered there, I would start yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting hot. I'm wearing 2 shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, the loogies happened. It was
Also,
great.
Kate
Really
was pretty
good.
funny.
Congratulations to Ruben Solo.
Ruben Solo took it out, and commiserations to Billy Darcy,
he came
runner-up. He came all the way from a different state just to get runner-up
Yes.
2 years in a row. Second best guest of the year, 2 years running. And, you know, he really didn't take it well. He stormed the stage. He ended up getting escorted out by security, which, by the way, we didn't plan for him to get put in the headlock and taken out the back.
I think some people thought a lot of the stuff we did on that night was like super scripted. It wasn't. No. I had no idea. That David, who's just a guy from the Discord, he was the security. That first bit when he came on with the
briefcase,
definitely scripted, planned. I was not expecting David to rip Billy off stage or Billy to storm. No. So there was bits where I was just like, you can see by our faces. I'm going, what the fuck is going on?
But that was amazing, and the full replay is up on our YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Really, really good stuff, and the edit's been cleaned up a little bit because it wasn't live, obviously.
He really pulled a Kanye in a way.
He did.
He got up there and was like, hey, Ruben, I'm going to let you finish.
Yeah. Although Kanye's is actually more admirable than what Billy did.
More respectful.
Because Kanye was standing up for someone else, not him.
Yep.
Kanye wasn't going, I should have won. He should have gone, my friend should have won.
Yeah.
Right? But Billy was just going, I should have won.
Billy was
Fuck him.
Billy was rightfully trying to report a robbery.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not that justice will be served in 2022, who knows?
Well, who knows? But we can
if
say
he gets runner-up 3 years in a row, should he just quit the show?
Yeah. I think, if he gets runner-up 3 years in a row, he's going to be banned from the show, unfortunately. And rules are rules, and that's a promise.
Well, I don't think we should ban him because for being the second best guest. He's everyone's second favorite guest.
All right, okay, that's a goal.
Yeah, good, smart. That's not a promise.
But it was great, and as Ruben, he won the Gucci ring. He obviously won the people's respect, but he also wins first guest of the year as well. So he'll be our first guest of the year. That'll be happening shortly after the prequels come out.
Yep.
And hopefully, I say prequels. I'm assuming there's something wrong with this episode, and we'll have to do another first episode.
Yes,
but we'll see. Things happen in threes. But yeah, it was a really great event, and it's given us a little show budget. And one of the reasons why we're bumping down to 1 episode a week is because we want to do main channel videos. We want to make really cool, shorter, like 20-minute. Videos where we do things where we, maybe we go camping or go and do things. We'll do reaction videos every now and then. We want to make real good main channel YouTube videos, similar to Cold Ones, E-Boys, just to help get the word out there about the podcast. We feel that's a lot easier to share. If we make a banger 10, 15-minute video, you can share that. It's much easier than sharing a 50-minute episode of the show.
Yep. And also the T-shirts. Mm-hmm. Boom, over the summer survey T-shirts.
Yeah.
Now we did put this. We tried to talk about this in the prequel episode, but I think this one we go over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get them at lukeandlewis.shop.
That's right.
There's the A Bit of Fun T-shirts, Waste of Time or Funny. Now, Waste of Time comes with a 10% criticism tax.
Yep.
If you buy that T-shirt, you are voting that our show is a waste of time.
And
which is fair.
We take negative feedback, that's fine, but it'll cost you.
Yes.
That's the motto.
Funny, I think, is 10% less or the same price, I forget.
10% less.
Great.
That's right, because we'll take positive feedback, but it'll give you savings.
And a lot of people have been copying the Survey Enthusiast Bundle, which is where they get all three.
All three, and then you can review things in real time.
And also, if you haven't copped the Luke and Lewis 2021 poster, the official show poster, plus the prank edition, they're both available.
We've been signing those all week.
Yeah, new merch store, and they're all being shipped out.
That prank edition poster has ruined my life because I decided that because the prank edition celebrates the time where I pranked you, where I replaced you with me for an entire episode. So we made a poster where we cut out your head and just put my head on it.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be really funny to sign that one twice.
Yeah.
And it's fucked my week.
Good, because I refused to sign it.
Yeah.
Like, Keelan brought it to my house, and I was like, I'm not signing the prank ones.
Yeah.
And he's like, why? I'm like, I'm not even on it. I was like...
and therein is the prank. It turns out I've been pranked because now I have to sign hundreds of these posters twice.
That's very funny. People have been buying both, which is funny. I've seen a lot of orders come in for 2.
And that's 3 signatures for me, so that's a lot of work.
But you get 3 Lewis Spears signatures.
There you go.
So, now, how did we go? So I already know how we went. The Waste of time ones.
Well, we're having
Not
a look at
selling
our.
well.
We're having a look at the results of our survey.
Oh, the waste of time ones sold so little they don't actually even show up on the Shopify analytics.
That's
Great
great.
for the show, not great for our bank account, but I think overall a huge win.
Well, huge win. We did order hundreds of them. So
So-
you know what might happen is if we sell, obviously, it seems like the Bit of Fun T-shirt sold the best.
Yeah, they sold like 150 individual ones.
I
not
think
in a
the
bundle.
direct quote was, geez, they fucking nuked the other designs.
Yeah. So I think what's going to happen, guys, is obviously we're going to sell out a Bit of Fun T-shirts, right, first. And then the show quality is going to get so fucking good. Not because we want to make it good, because we want to sell those funny T-shirts.
Yeah.
And then after that, dude, the show's going to suck for fucking months while we try and get rid of these waste of time shirts.
Yeah.
We're going to have to make the show dip in quality.
And that's not on you.
No.
No, it is actually.
That's their fault.
Yeah, it's not on us.
Nothing's if something bad happens, I can guarantee you it's either no one's fault or all of our fault because we all make mistakes.
Yeah. But that wouldn't be a mistake. If we're intentionally making the show bad, it's because we're trying to move that
That's
merch.
actually sound business practice.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid in hindsight that we ordered like so many waste of time ones thinking they'd be really popular.
Really lack of self-confidence
Yeah.
shown there.
Yeah. Maybe we need to start off the year a little more optimistic.
Well, we
Should we
did,
just burn him?
but then after the first episode, we realized the mic wasn't plugged in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I actually, while you were getting lunch, I bought 100 more Waste of Time shirts.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just after that, I thought, oh, these are going to go.
Yeah, they'll become a hot commodity.
So they're available at lukeandlewis.shop.
Now, Billy was discussing the loogies on his podcast. It's called
Yes.
Get Around Me. Very funny pod. I had a listen because a few people were like, hey, he talks about the loogies, you know, and a few people shot me the link. There was one particular story that he failed to mention to us on the night of the event.
Yeah.
Kind of slipped under the radar. I would say more of a scandal that he discussed.
Okay, well, I've not heard this. So should I hit this button?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is what Billy said about the loogies.
And then, I interviewed one girl who I was like, this is by far the hottest chick here. And then the next day she responded to my story and she was actually 17. So I apologise for that. That was unfortunate. But at the same time, you know, that's the nature of live entertainment. You know, we don't always have all the information. So I apologise for that.
I mean, good of him to come clean.
Good to get ahead of the scandal.
That is good. Man, if R. Kelly just came out and said it,
Yeah.
it would have saved him a lot of stress.
It was pretty funny. I was listening to it on the train and I was just like, okay. I'm like, good to know. And what is...
Man, hitting on a 17-year-old girl, that's live entertainment, baby.
yeah, that's what...
Is that live entertainment? I guess it is when you watch the loogies. What?
He just stole Billy's joke and you all laughed at it like it was his.
That's what I was quoting him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. I thought you were just like unconsciously just said the same thing again and everyone was like, oh, no one laughed when Billy said it.
When I pressed the button, I actually heard what he said, and then
Yeah,
I
right.
said it. Yeah.
No one laughed when Billy said it.
Well, maybe I just had better delivery. Who knows? Or
Maybe.
maybe these two are just sucking up my ass.
Yeah, I think so. That's what That's what I was
My
flagging.
thoughts are that's just live entertainment. So
That was good. So thanks very much to everyone who was involved. Congrats to Ruben Solo. Well deserved.
Yep.
The campaigning worked, crushing the show. And commiserations to Blake Pavey.
Yeah.
Came in an honourable bronze.
Came.
Yes.
Now that didn't happen in the prequels.
No.
And this is why we only do one a week from now.
Yes.
I'm actually very. I'm personally cut that we don't get to tattoo Blake Pavey. That makes me a little bit sad, but
Yeah.
very happy for Ruben because it's a huge opportunity.
Well,
for
he
him.
said to me, I think this is off camera, but hopefully he's happy with me saying it. Mm-hmm. He said that offer can jackpot if need be. if he doesn't have a new campaign tactic,
All right.
he's
Okay,
still
that's
happy
good.
to get to do the tattoo next year.
Man, that's good. All right. Well,
I think it
we'll
has to be
see.
bigger though. I think it has to be a whole cheek,
It's twice as big.
a whole ass cheek.
Yeah, whole ass
If he's
cheek.
got to like redo the same tactics, you got to double the
Man,
size of the.
we're going to
tat.
get to 2028 and it's going to be a face tat.
Yep. So it was a good way to end the year. Mm-hmm. You had a birthday over the summer.
Yes.
Again, if you want to hear about that, check out the prequel episode.
That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Spoilers for the prequels, but I got a nice little gift.
here's one thing that happened over the break. I was just doing some admin with the Luke and Lewis account, going through the bank statements. It's like, looking up, see how much money was spent on the loogies. Bit of damage was done. Then between like January...
I got a call from our accountant after the loogies. I answered, and he was just screaming incoherently for like 15 minutes. Yeah. And I just hung up.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard from him since. So I'm assuming it went well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the way to say it? In the red for that event.
Is that good?
If you don't know how finance works, sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
So what is it successful when you lose money on a thing you try heaps for?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
no.
all right.
Right, okay.
It was a success.
For Ruben?
Yes.
That's good. I'm happy for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a great financial success for the show.
Yeah.
But
I will say this. Thank God for Max Mofo.
Yes, it was a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun, and that's what the show's about, lukeandlewis.shop, for the love of God.
Yes. One thing I saw, though, between like January 10th and about January 13th, this is like last week.
Yeah.
13 transactions in a row. So the joint account wasn't getting used a lot over summer because we were on break. Yeah. So I was like, what are these transactions?
Well, it doesn't really get used a lot ever because we don't have very much money in there.
Yeah.
So 13 transactions, no matter what it is
concerning.
Fucking heaps. I don't think we do 13 in a month.
There was 13 transactions in a row that just said Uber Eats on them. And I put into the group chat, hey guys, who's on the joint account buying high quantities of Uber Eats? And this is over 3 days. Yeah. $180 was spent.
Now, when I read...
That's a lot of money.
When I read that, I went... Good on Luke. What a nice way to spare Keelan's feelings by going, well, I wonder who did this. I wonder who did that.
That's what I thought at the time. I was like, what a polite way of asking.
Who put it on the story? Someone put up in the story saying, can you guess? We blurred out all the names.
Oh, I didn't look at the results,
I looked at the results. I was offended how many people thought it was us two. They're like, oh, definitely Luke, 100% Lewis. And I'm like, what even, what
You know
kind
why?
of...
You know why? Because they assume, rightly so, that because it's a joint account, only you or me have access to it.
Yes.
Apparently, somehow, Keelan is connected the joint account to
A few people thought
Uber
it was
Eats.
Tyler as well, which would be a bold move. Like, he's... Yeah.
Well, he doesn't even get paid here. He's on probation.
He's...
Hey, wait, watch it. You're on probation.
Yeah, you can get... You can use menu log. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's that other one? The fucking kangaroo one?
Deliveroo.
Deliveroo.
Oh. The kangaroo one.
Yeah, you can use Deliveroo. The app still works, but the business is defunct.
They don't have that where I live. But, okay, thanks for that.
That's all right, man.
So,
or you can use the one that's in Mandarin. That only operates in the CBD, and it's definitely the best one, but it's all in Mandarin, so you just got to roll the dice and get what you get.
Oh, is there photos?
When you see all those Asian guys driving yellow bikes, that's like Asian Uber Eats. I don't know. I don't think it's Uber Eats. It's just like an Asian one. I'm assuming it's Mandarin. I don't know.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, Keelan...
Do you reckon they deliver mandarins?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to drill in,
sucking your ass off.
Yeah, and that's good, and that's one step closer to getting off probation. Yeah. I'm just trying to drill in the listener's head. This is why we do one a week now.
Yeah. So Keelan confessed.
Yeah.
$60 a day.
It sounds like heaps.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah. Less.
What were you ordering?
Less than what I was doing when we did the 2-week quarantine in Hobart together.
What are you ordering?
Breakfast, coffee. So I get a coffee and like some sort of bread-like thing. And then...
Bread-like thing.
Toast?
Killer just wakes up, bread. I require bread.
No, like sometimes it was a toasty, sometimes a roll, changed every day.
Yeah.
Same cafe every day.
Yeah.
And then dinner, which was like 60 bucks between the two of us.
He was quarantining because he had COVID.
Yes, we should say Keelan did have COVID at the time. I suspected. That's why I was torn, because I suspected that it was Keelan because Uber Eats.
Yeah.
and also that I knew he had COVID.
What you should
But
have
also,
done,
I was like, how does he have access? How does he's...
because he has access to Uber.
Yes.
And then it's the same business, so they connect it to Uber Eats. It's sneaky.
He got stung. He thought it was coming out of his mum's account. I like that even still, you still knew it wasn't coming out of yours.
What?
He
You
goes-
thought it was your mum's
He goes,
account?
I ended up sending my mum $150 that I'm never going to get back now because I just thought that
Oh, so you've paid your mum back,
and
for
he then
money
had
that
to
you
pay
spent on
the
us.
joint account back.
Hey, how about this? That's right. We'll take it out of your pay. No worries, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Just dock him.
Yeah.
Uber Eats.
That's good. No, that's right. Don't worry about it, Keelan. We'll take it out of Tyler's pay.
Oh, good.
But he doesn't get paid yet. But if he makes it off probation, he'll have to earn $150, and that'll go straight to you.
The original,
and then he starts getting paid.
The original fee was $170, so I sent that straight away to Luke. And the next day, he DMs me privately and goes, "Hey, are you still using our Uber Eats?"
Just a couple more came up, but Uber takes a few days for the thing to come up. I haven't even checked the account since. There still may be more. It's been.
I hope
stop
not.
using it.
$170 is heaps.
Yeah, and that's whose problem's that?
Anyway, could be
Sounds
worse.
like a massive you problem, doesn't it?
Could be worse. You could be buying Dogecoin with it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I need a Manscaped trimmer. I left it in Tasmania, and I'll say this about my birthday. It cost me not having one. So go to manscaped.com and get yourself the best trimmer in the game. Manscaped.com/soundoff.
Yeah.
Use that link for 20% off and free shipping. Don't be like me. Be like this man. Talk
Other-
about your balls. Tell them.
I was going to say, otherwise your balls will look like Lewis's chin. There's probably no difference.
Yeah.
If you took a portrait, people, Lewis takes a selfie and they go, don't send me a dick pic.
Yeah.
All right? Because that's, they're disheveled, right?
Yeah.
But all summer, man, I've been shaving them down so smooth. It's honestly crazy smooth in there.
You know, at the moment, if
It's
someone
slippery.
if someone were to lie down and then I stood over them naked, right, they would think, because they could see my balls and my chin, that I had 4 sets of nuts.
Wow.
And that's because I don't have my Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 from
Get one.
manscaped.com/soundoff. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. 20% off, free shipping, manscaped.com/soundoff. Support the brands that support the show. That's how we keep it all running, baby.
And also, there's probably nothing more exciting than going to a custom link and getting yourself a sweet deal. 20% off and free shipping on the Lawnmower 4.0.
Smooth those nuts.
Smooth them. Your balls will thank you.
Man, how lucky that we had ads there, because you were about to blast the lull horn.
I was
we
reaching
just got
for the
away
lull
with it,
horn.
and Keelan was like, "No, don't shoot. We've got ads."
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Thanks to Manscaped. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, dude, having the first lull of the year, episode 1, kind of,
Yeah. Well, this is episode 1.
Yeah.
But wait till you see the prequel. Wait till you find out how we got here.
no lulls. A lullless prequel.
Yeah. How good would it be in Star Wars?
Some people are saying it's better than the original.
Some people are. But
Probably
how,
now in the comments.
how good would it be if Star Wars, like the Phantom Menace, right? Anakin's mic wasn't plugged in the whole film. That's like we're like going, man, wait for the prequels. Imagine
Yeah.
if they did that, but Anakin's mic,
You
just
could just see
couldn't
the
hear him.
wind on Tatooine just blowing in the background.
Yeah, he's like in the pod racer, and all you can hear is, and then he goes, he's pod racing.
yeah. yeah.
That would improve Attack of the Clones if Anakin's mic was muted.
Yeah. I was going to say,
It sucks.
there was some dialogue in there that shouldn't have been audible. Anyway.
But then we never would have gotten like that classic sand.
It's rough
I hate
and
sand.
course and gets everywhere.
Dude, that was fire.
That was
Oh,
good.
thank you.
Do you reckon he's going to redeem himself when he plays Darth
That was
Vader?
like you being. That was essentially you being like, "Oh, dude, you suck."
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
that's like a big Hayden
Dude, sick
Christensen.
impression of being shit at your job.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I think Hayden Christensen is good in Revenge of the Sith.
He was good. But
Yeah.
the script was better. That's a great film.
Yeah, I think what it shows is like how bad those scripts were. Like Ewan McGregor really carried that character. Like
Oh, yeah.
Obi-Wan would have been a Dogger's character.
Yeah.
because that hello there. Did he
Hello
have
there.
to say hello there,
I hope so.
or did he could have been like, "What up?"
That line on paper
you reckon that's-
sucks.
Yes.
But when he says it, it's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
I know.
Yeah, you're reading, hello there. Hello there.
Yeah.
So much better.
So much better, for sure.
Yeah, I like to think that was improv.
But then, imagine you and reading Sand is coarse and rough. Like, does that...
Are you sure you're negative?
Yes, I've just been left with an awful cough
You know,
and flu-like symptoms.
That's happened.
after I opened Frenchie, you were there as well. I helped Keelan carry the camera gear up the stairs. We get to the top of the stairs and he goes, "Hang on, I have to stop." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, I have to do this at the top of every staircase now."
He told
since
me that.
COVID.
He just walks like Frenchie's on stage. He kind of walks upstairs. He's really puffed, and then Keelan goes, "Oh, yeah, I can't do stairs anymore." And I was like, "Oh, why? Because COVID." And
Yeah.
I was like, "You mean like because you still?"
No, it's a
Side effect of it.
It is a side effect. It's a lasting effect. Some people get it. I mean, he wasn't very good
You're
at
all gonna
stairs
get it now.
before,
Yeah.
but you know,
Oh, all right.
Let's just say hypothetically, remember when it was 2 weeks of waiting for COVID to go away?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, when did you have COVID, Keelan? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
yeah.
on
It was 2 weeks, wasn't it? And then they changed it.
Yeah.
Seemingly not because of health advice, but because of economics.
Yes. 1 week ago.
1 week ago. Okay, great. So we've all got it. But you're contributing to the economy. So that's good.
Yeah, I actually like today. I'm sweating heaps. I've got a cough.
Man, what is it? You should have
Walked
come in.
away.
Oh no, Tyler's moving. Yeah, 1.5 meters, wasn't it? For fuck's sake, man. It's all over. Guys, I don't know if there will be an episode next week. That's all right, we've got the prequels.
Well, in the prequel, I made a huge call.
Yeah.
I made a massive. I'm not even going to say it. Listen to it.
Well, we don't repeat stories.
No, I don't.
Yeah. But man, stay tuned for that huge call.
Yeah, it's not going to. I don't think it's going to age well.
I'm about to make a huge call.
Yeah.
Hello, is this the Queen of England?
Because that would be quite large if you were calling
Yeah.
the Queen. Why is Chuck Tester written down? Is that because we employ Keelan?
Fucking no. Why is Chuck Tester? Yeah, because we employ
Because
Keelan.
we were talking about it before, and I was bored, so I was just writing shit out.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
Thanks for putting that on the show notes.
That's-
Keelan, this is a good one
Huge
that
call.
happened.
That's so funny.
But when we're planning,
That's just funny.
okay. This is a good one that happened when we were planning the show.
Yeah.
Keelan said he doesn't believe in public holidays.
We're talking about next week. We go, oh yeah, oh it's public
We're talking about
holidays.
this Australia Day weekend coming up.
Yeah, oh when's Australia Day? And we're like, oh, but the public holidays on Wednesday. And Keelan goes, I fucking hate public holidays. They get in the way of the fucking week. And we're like, dude, you're an employee. You're the guy that should be stoked.
You should be stoked.
He
You get a
said
day off.
specifically, yes, public holidays disrupt the country.
Just the most liberal senator shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. They disrupt the country. That's the point. That's what they're for.
It's
To give everyone a break.
frustrating. It's annoying.
Why?
Because there's
he
so
went-
fucking many of them.
It's because he went to. You are in a minority. Like, there's no one listening to this is like, oh fuck, Australia's gonna be the worst.
Count them out. There's like there's like New Year's Day. There's the day after New Year's Day, like because it's observed or some shit.
Yeah.
And then there's Australia Day. 3 in 1 month. Then you got
And there's my
March.
birthday.
You got
Which is a public
March is
holiday for
Labor
us.
Day.
Labor Day, and you got Easter. You got like 3 days over
Easter's
Easter.
great.
Yeah.
You get Queen's
That's
birthday.
like one of the perks about living here, dude. We
It's-
do grand final Eve.
It's stupid.
That's incredible.
It's so fucking many.
Yes,
It's,
how
course.
awesome is that? It's fucking dumb.
I
It's
feel like-
what we are. We're Australian.
I feel like every other week I go to the shops and I go, oh, they're closed.
We've got
Public
exclusive
holiday.
on this.
No
We-
one wants to go to work, and you do.
Yeah. We have exclusive
Yes.
audio of the reason why we have so many public holidays. This is by the people that made the decision. Because that's why.
What?
Huh?
That's why we
Dude,
have so many holidays.
Can you make another big fucking call?
Hello, is this Donald Trump?
That sucked.
Look, and this is why you get 1 a week. You get 1 now. You get 1 or you get this. Make your decision. You have COVID. You have COVID. You've got it and you're giving it to me. We're fucked. You go, oh, I hate public holidays. Guess who's going to have 2 weeks off? You. Because me and Luke are going to have COVID.
Blatantly come in here with fucking COVID.
This is why he came in, because he's like, oh, I should stay at home for another week because I've got COVID, but I hate having a day off. It disrupts the country.
Man. He was like before, he was like, we're at the shops. He's like, oh man, I'm pretty fucking hot. I'm sweaty. He's also wearing a jumper, but still.
It is actually very hot and warm down here, to be fair.
Yeah, I want to take off my Scooby-Doo shirt, but
Hang on, well, we're
I feel
about
like it would be disrespectful to the prequels.
Okay, Keelan wanted us to do a segment. I like the segment now.
Yeah.
Called Pet Peeves. Can I start?
Yeah.
We didn't. Did we wrap up the public holiday stuff?
Oh,
You're wrong.
That was his pet peeve.
that was his pet peeve.
No, I've got another one. You got like,
Of course you got. But
you've got like 8 public
You have
holidays.
How do you feel about when employees come in with COVID?
I don't have it. I tested negative.
Yeah.
You hang on. Hey,
No.
His girlfriend tested positive, and then he got sick, and then he tested negative twice. So your negative test means nothing.
But we quarantined for over a week.
Yeah.
Until I got healthy.
What was that?
It's a side effect.
Yeah.
The side effect, is it a side effect when you have something?
Yeah. It's like
You don't take a drug and then like 6 months later go, oh, it's a side effect of Panadol. It took 6 months.
unfortunately, so you have cancer and you've got 3 weeks to live. Yeah, it's the right side effect.
Man,
Death is just a side effect. I'm not actually dead. That's just a side effect of dying.
if you guys get COVID, I would feel fucking awful.
Yeah.
But how
You know- but
fucking
you know what,
good
though?
would this,
Right now
this
you feel
episode would
awful.
go crazy.
Yeah. We would have
thank
to. We would change the title to Luke and Lewis being exposed to COVID for 50 minutes.
Actually, wait. It would also, not to spoil the prequel episode, but we did ask in the prequel who was going to get COVID next, so they would have the answer, theoretically, by
Yes.
the prequel coming
We
out.
took bets in the prequel of who was good. Because none.
Man,
Lewis
it's a
and
draw.
I all
Everyone gets
Tyler-
their money back.
Sorry?
If it's a draw, we all get our money back.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know. I made 2 calls.
Yeah.
I do think
I made 2 calls just before. The Queen and Donald Trump.
What are we doing? Pet peeves?
Yeah. You want
Yeah,
to
I
go
think so,
first?
something like that.
Well, I already said mine.
What's that?
When your employee rocks up.
Oh, with COVID.
Yeah.
That for me is not a pet peeve because pet peeves are more like, that's annoying.
I'm actually
You
not
know?
too bothered by it because I'm trying to schedule it in for this week
Yeah.
because it like fits. I went out all weekend.
I
went to-
saw
I
those
went to
news
Crown.
articles of people on the Gold Coast doing COVID parties.
Yeah, I
And
saw
everyone was
that.
like, this is disgusting. And I read it and I was like, I get it. What if you got something important in 3 months?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I got my tour.
Yeah.
So-
we're not doing that, by the way.
No, I'm
We're
not-
doing that.
I'm
which
not-
we are trying to avoid it, but I get it.
Some people are trying harder than others to avoid it.
You know, I saw Luke
I'm just not fighting it.
in the hospital, in the ward for immunocompromised people,
Hmm.
just licking doorknobs.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your pet peeve?
I really dislike losing one of my socks.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
I would say that but I do it all the time. The only socks that I've managed to keep together are the shittest socks of all time, which I am wearing today.
Yeah.
And that's because I wear them so little.
I think I often lose one of them when I'm away. There's one like Airbnbs and
That's
stuff
the worst.
all around Queensland.
Yeah.
There's just random socks that
Yeah.
mine that are still there.
So now that we've started on a low point, what's your pet peeve, Keelan? Can you bring us up from here?
I think I've said this to you before, but I hate when you're talking to someone and you can smell the laundry detergent on their clothing. Like
Why
you
is
can
that bothering
smell how.
But would you rather smell that than body odor?
No, I'd rather smell body odor
What?
because it's disgusting. Smelling something so
Clean.
clean is gross.
This explains your car.
Spoken
Like some
spoken
people-
like the dirtiest man I know.
No, some people will put an air freshener in their car. Keelan just chucks a Macca's bag in the back for 3 weeks and goes, feels like home.
Man, want to know what happened to my car the other day? Yeah. So when you and I went to Adelaide, my dad and I swapped cars for a week, and he left in a big like grocery bag full of beer, and I didn't know about it. And then the other day, because it got so hot, all these bottles of beer started exploding.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving around and I just hear, and then I hear one just for like a 10-minute drive. All I can hear is that. I pull over and there's this bag just full of beer in the back seat.
Glug, 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 like everywhere. Yes, brutal.
Great onomatopoeia, fellas.
Did I tell you that I took my? This has nothing to do with this story, but
wait.
me.
What?
I just said great onomatopoeia, fellas.
What's that?
Onomatopoeia is the description of a sound.
Yeah, it's when you
Oh,
Very
when
good.
you say a noise.
yeah, right. That's the longest word I've ever heard. Is that a word?
Yeah.
How do you even spell that?
Yeah,
I think it's OE.
I remember learning that in grade 5, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Spell it.
Yeah.
Spell what?
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah.
Where would you say OE?
Onomatopoeia.
You're pronouncing it
I don't think
differently.
it's OE.
I think the way to say it is onomatopoeia, but Lewis saying
Onomatopoeia.
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 But I think it is matopoeia, but I don't think you have to say it that way.
You know what onomatopoeia sounds like? It sounds like some junkie at the beach going, "Where are you? Oh, onomatopoeia.
That's true.
Onomatopoeia somewhere, bruh.
And everyone's
Hello, where I am, onomatopoeia."
Yeah, and everyone's
that's
like,
good.
God, this guy has those big words.
Yeah.
What a vocabulary.
And they go, "Oh, what can you hear?"
M.
And then his friend goes, "Oh, that's great onomatopoeia, bruh." Anyway, man.
Wait, say that again. Oh, what?
M.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, O-N.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's your
O-N.
first. We'll let that slide.
Right, but like, okay, so like, let's just have this up because I'm going to
Yeah.
get it wrong, and that's the bit, right? O-N-O-M.
Yep.
Oh,
O-P-E-D-E-A. Oh, I-A.
So the correct
nom.
spelling.
O-N-O-M-A.
Yes.
Onomat.
Yep.
E?
Onomat.
T?
Yep.
Onomat. A? There's an E somewhere. E? Oh, look, bro.
Funny.
It's O-N-O-M-A-T.
It's a shit we are at spelling. Keelan's literally mouthing what to say, and we're still getting it wrong.
You know what? I looked at Keelan, suggested a letter, and I was like, I don't trust him. He's looking at the word.
I'm looking straight at it. O-N-O-M-A-T-O-P-O-E-I-A.
Is that E?
Yeah,
Right,
you're
yeah.
right. Good job.
I knew there was an O-E in there somewhere.
So you know how I drive around a shitbox? Like the car. I've had it since I was like 18.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that when I got it valued?
Oh, no?
Yeah. So I bought a new car.
Yeah.
I can't be able to sell it because it's like someone went up me during the comedy festival and they just fucked up the back of my car. Like my boot doesn't even close properly.
Yeah.
Check engine light comes on.
Was the sex that rough?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened on Punt Road as well. It was in public.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I went and got it valued to trade in.
Yeah.
And the guy, I was like, he goes, before I tell you how much it's worth, I really don't want you to be offended.
That's good.
And I was like, and my brother, who has a similar model to mine, but he's a year newer, he got told he's worth $1,500, right?
That's all right.
Which is like, I'll take that. He spilled
Yeah.
sunscreen on the back seat. That's pretty good. That's never going to come out.
Yeah.
Like, you take it.
Yeah.
How much do you reckon mine was?
400.
$500.
$500. That's sweet.
That, like, I own, like you know what I mean? Like my my TV upstairs is more expensive. You know what I mean? Like
Get
that's
an NFT for that.
yeah. That's not much for like a car.
No.
That's pretty
I
brutal.
feel like even though it's a piece of shit, I feel like the utility that a car gives you is worth more than $1,000.
I guess
You know,
it's a
$500. If the guy was like, we're gonna get super hypothetical here. If I had a car and my license, right? So already this is fucking crazy.
yeah.
But if I was told by a guy that, your car's worth $500, I would go, I shouldn't drive it home. I'll probably die.
Yeah. It's bad. Like, and it's what's funny is like it's a 2004 car. I bought it for like 8.5.
Yeah.
I've treated that thing like a bin.
Yeah.
And I've
As you should.
yeah. But isn't that like that's not a good run?
Nah.
I've had it for like 7 years and it's lost $1,000 a year.
That's
Like depreciating pretty fucking quickly.
yeah.
Now, we're gonna do 2022 predictions.
We can wrap up. We're at 47 minutes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
didn't-
guys,
Yeah.
what we should really get excited for is the prequels. If you thought episode 1, right, the original episode 1 was
This
a
one.
classic, this one, wait until you see the prequels. And if you thought the audio of this was great, you're prepared to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because the audio of the other one is not.
We may not even upload the audio. By the way, if you're wondering where the Loogies is, if you're an audio listener, the audio was never uploaded from the Loogies. It's
on YouTube.
Video only.
Yeah.
Due to some audio issues.
Yeah.
But we couldn't redo the Loogies.
It's much better experienced in video format.
Yes.
That's one that, podcast is podcast. The Loogies is the Loogies.
Yeah.
It's you put it on your TV. Turn your phone off. Experience it.
Yeah.
Get around it.
So-
Witness Billy Darcy hit on a 17-year-old.
no.
That's been removed.
Yeah, well, that's it. I didn't know that happened on the night.
Yeah.
Again, it was mistakes were made.
And
the
we shouldn't have
pre-show,
put that in the script.
the pre-show of the Loogies will be uploaded to Patreon as well.
Oh, Billy's pre-show?
We're not putting that.
Oh,
Up.
we didn't last year, so I thought we weren't doing
The
it.
pre-show will be
okay.
uploaded somewhere, guys.
Yeah, right.
But what we will say is we're really excited for this year. I predict the episode's going to be so much stronger. The episode that we did do, the prequel, so good, and I'm much happier doing one a week. If you want to a week, we're still doing that on Patreon. There is an extra episode every week on Patreon, and that just enables us to get a little bit more in-depth about the show, a little bit more behind the scenes for like the hardcore fans of the show. So they're still going to be great.
And come see us at the Comedy Festival
Yes.
in April. With dates are at the start, as you heard. And I'm also coming on tour to all those places. It's the biggest tour I've ever done.
Yes.
Blake Tavey is opening. It's going to be a bit of fun. And it actually might be funny.
Yeah.
And speaking of a bit of fun, lukeandlewis.shop.
That's right. And just keep in mind, we're doing the same venue, so you can see us
Yes.
back to back at the Comedy Festival. So, see us both in one night.
If you had a
easier, lot more
1-2
fun.
hit of punchlines.
Oh, dude, absolutely. You know what? See us, bring all 3 shirts, and you can review each show.
No, we're not live. People are not live reviewing.
No, after the show.
Yeah,
not
after the show.
during.
'Cause during-
If I see someone in my audience constantly changing T-shirts
Yeah.
throughout the show, nah.
Nothing that sours a room of 300 people harder than a podcast in joke.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
200 other people go, I don't know, man, I've just seen him on TikTok. All right. You know what I mean? Yeah. But so no live reviewing at shows.
No.
Give us the feedback after.
That's right. And thank you very much. We'll talk to you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed the prequel. And sorry about the audio for it.